welcome to the next episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share it with your friends. Just kidding. We're going to practice today with Unit 2.10 and Everyday Math. We're going to practice with some unit conversions. So again, I've covered this a little bit before, but just to remind you, to convert something means to change it. So we're going to start with unit conversions for a couple of different things: hours to minutes, yards to inches. So first, I know that in 1 hour, there are 60 minutes. How many minutes would there be for 2 hours? $120. All right, how many minutes would there be for 5 hours? This is where you're going to multiply 60 times 5. 6 times 5 is 30. Don't forget that 0. It should be 300. All right, how many minutes are in 10 hours? 600. Good job. All right, now we're going to go yards to inches. So I know that 1 yard is the same as 3 feet. And I know 1 yard is 36 inches. So 3 feet equals 6 inches. So how many inches are in 3 yards? Well, to do this, you're going to multiply 36 times 3. 3 times 6 is 18, carry my 1. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. 108 inches in 3 yards. Now you're going to find out for 10 yards. For 10 yards, it's easy. You add that 0, so 360 inches are in 10 yards. And we are going to do another sample. We're going to say how many inches are in 5 yards. So I'm going to do 36 times 5. 5 times 6 is 30, carry my 3. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 3 is 18, so 180. So for problems 3 through 6, solve the problem. Write an expression for the problem. Write an expression to help you solve. So two things I have to have on these problems. First, I have to have a number model. A number model is a lot like an estimate, only a number model doesn't have to have an answer. But I do need to find my answer. Okay, so 2 things you have to have. So an adult African elephant can weigh up to 7 tons. At birth, an African elephant weighs about 200 pounds. How many more pounds does an adult African elephant weigh? So they can weigh up to 7 tons, but at birth, they weigh 200 pounds. Before I do anything, I need to figure out what I'm going to convert. I need to figure out what I'm going to change. I know that 1 ton has about 2,000 pounds. So 1 ton, 2,000 pounds. LBS means pounds. So is it easy to change this 200 pounds into a ton? Or is it going to make better sense to change those tons? We're going to change those tons. So I know that I need to change that first before I do anything. So in my parentheses, I'm going to do 7 times 2,000. Then I need to figure out how many more pounds does an African elephant weigh than a newborn. So now I get to subtract how much do they weigh when they're a newborn. 200. This is my number model. Notice there's not an equal sign. There's not an answer. But this does tell you how I'm going to solve my problem. So 7 times 2,000 is 14,000 minus 200. 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 2, you can't do. So my 4 turns to a 3. 10 minus 2 is 8. 3 and 1. So 13,800 pounds. That's how you do this problem. Number 4, a landscaper ordered 6 cubic yards of soil. So far, she has 90 cubic feet. How many cubic feet of soil are left? Hint, how many cubic feet are in 1 cubic yard? So here's your hint. If this is 1 cubic yard, one yard is 3 feet. That means it's 3 feet by 3 feet by 3 feet. Do not tell me that 9 cubic feet is a yard. How many cubic feet are in 1 cubic yard? 3 times 3 is 9. Times 3 is 27. All right. Now, I know I'm going to go from feet to yards. So 6 cubic yards. So I'm going to do 6 times 27. Because 6 cubic yards times 27 feet. And then it says how much is left. So I'm going to subtract 90. All right, 27 times 6. 6 times 7 is 42. Carry my 4. 6 times 2 is 12 plus 4. 13, 14, 15, 16 is 162. And then I'm going to subtract 90 from that. 2 minus 0 is 2. 16 minus 9 is 7. Your answer should be 72 cubic feet. Number 5, a rectangular room is 5 yards long. So I'm going to draw my room. 5 yards long and 4 yards long, and 5 yards wide. Lucas is covering the floor with tiles that are 1 square foot. Not yards, foot. How many tiles will he need? How many feet are in 1 yard? 3. So you're going to need to do 3 times 3. So 9 feet are in 1 square yard. So the way that you're going to do this is you're going to do 4 times 5. You're going to find your area. And then you're going to multiply that by 9 in order to figure out how many tiles it will take. And lastly, a football coach mixed 4 gallons of sports drinks for his team. A serving of sports drinks is 1 cup. How many servings did the did the coach mix? What are we going to do? First of all, we need to figure out how many cups are in a gallon, right? I know there are 4 quarts in a gallon, 4 pints per quart, pint. Hold that thought. I have to think this through. I know that this is cup. This is pint. This is quart. I have to think through gallon, man. I have to think for it for a second. All right, I realize what the book was trying to tell me to do. What they're trying to say is 4 gallons times 4 quarts times 2 pints times 2 cups. steps. So 4 times 4 times 2 times 2. That's what they want you to do for this problem. So I know 4 times 4 is 16. 2 times 2 is 8. So is 4. So 16 times 4 equals 4 times 6 is 24. Carry my 2. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 2 is 6. 64 servings. This one was super tricky, and that is okay. That's why it's a try this. It's super, super tricky. Now let's go back to this one. I want to see what your answer was. 4 times 5 times 9. I know 4 times 5 is 20, times 9 is 180. That should be what you had for that answer. Please have fun with your math boxes today. Let me know if you have any questions about converting, and we will talk shortly. Bye, guys.